So you were gonna head from the Black Gull, which is F
F.
here,
Yep.
and you were gonna go up to the camp, which was marked on your map as location K. So that's gonna be a
Yes.
good like half hour or so walk.
I figure
You left.
if I'm back at the hotel by morning,
I
we'll be
think you're
fine.
fine. Yeah, it was about
Um,
8:52 or so, a little after 9 when you left probably. So you'll get there. It's dark. You've got dark vision. You'll be okay.
yeah.
Uh,
Come
so
come in quiet.
all right, sounds good. So you head into camp. You can kind of see as you find a little trail, you walk through, you come to a clearing. There is what looks like a practice dummy set up in the down kind of in the southern end of the clearing.
Hmm.
There's a kind of a permanent fire set up. It's got uh, a stand that's ready for like cooking pot. There's a log to sit on. There's some supplies over by the tent. There's the tent over by the trees. There's a couple of things of looks like food kind of hung up in the tree away out of reach of bears. And then there's a couple racks that look like maybe you could hang game on to skin and
I feel
um,
very strongly our bear would just be all challenge accepted. But yes, hypothetically.
yes. So that's kind of what you see as you enter the camp. There is nothing around, nobody around. All is empty and quiet, and it's dark. It's just
Okay.
trees around you. There's the sounds of a summer night. Um,
And this looks like a one-person camp, right?
it does look like a one-person camp. Yep, there's just one tent.
All right. I'm at the tent. I'm gonna go up quiet to it.
Okay.
Just see if there's any sounds of breathing in.
All right. Sounds good. Give me a GM blind perception check.
Yes, sir. Here we
Okay.
go.
Yeah, you move up. You listen closely, and you hear no sound.
All right. Real careful. Just use the barrel of the Giselle to push the flap aside.
Okay.
Check around in there.
All right. You head over. You slowly open the tent flap. Stick your rifle inside. Take a glance around. There's kind of a pack at the end of the tent. There is a bedroll that's all laid out and a few personal items, but that is all.
From the look of the fire pit
Hmm.
and the kind of food that's hung up, about how long has this camp been deserted?
Give me a survival check.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you'd say about a week and a half is right.
Okay.
So some of the food over here, as you're kind of glancing around, it's spoiled. Um, hasn't been returned for. Uh, Based on some of the state of some of the supplies. Yeah, and the ashes, they haven't been used in a while. It's rained a couple of nights. Um,
Sure.
yeah, so
Gonna gonna go in the tent. Gonna search me through that pack.
okay.
See if I can find anything. Um, Samples of anything, pieces of anything. I mean, if I find a plot journal, great. But that's more of a extreme best case scenario. I'm not holding out for.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read the things that you find in the tent, and you tell me what you would like me to move into your inventory.
Okay.
There's a couple sets of explorer's clothing. Seems normal.
Yeah.
There's a few sets of cold weather clothing. Also seems normal. There's the bedroll. You find some rope, flint and steel, soap, lantern, 5 torches, 10 pints of oil. So the pack itself has a the crest of the Golden Legion on it. And then also in there, down at the bottom, you find an old uniform. So it looks like it's been lovingly cared for and mended over the years. It consists of the long blue coat with the stiff raised white collar. The coat contains the insignia of a sergeant and has a patch of a golden eagle with a sword clutched in its paws with the number 122. The white pants and shirt are no longer quite up to regulation white, but it is clear that every effort was taken to remove the stains and grime. The high
Well,
boots are still polished to military regulation.
I'm not exactly parade ready myself.
Yep.
So I got no stones to throw. All right.
So there's that. There is a second insignia badge that looks like it was removed from maybe another uniform that was thrown away, but she took the badge off before she did so. It's also
Same
got that
insignia?
122. Yes, it is. There's also what looks like a worn old letter, and then there is a waterproof journal.
Letter and journal, you say?
Yep.
Let's uh let's port
Cool.
them over into the old inventory, shall we?
All right, I'll start with the letter.
Yep.
Letter should be in your inventory now.
Is indeed. Baron.
So that's the letter, and then the journal, waterproof journal, is also in your inventory right now.
Okay. Thornfield. All right. Waterproof Sergeant Margaret Mooney. All right, back in 95.
All the way up to 4,700 AR, which is the year before the Goblin Blood Wars ended.
Now I wasn't at Wolf Point, was I?
You were not at Wolf Point, no. You do have, what is it that you have? You have Chitterwood lore. You could roll that if you wanted.
All right, give me a second here. I want to finish the.
Yep, that's fine. Go ahead and read. It's a long section.
Tim. Son of a bitch. I'm fine. I'm fine.
You are fine, actually.
I've I've never I've never felt quite this kind of clarity. I mean, this is one of those moments where he grips the talisman old Deadeye
Hmm.
and thank uh and thank and thanks him for a good hunt.
All right, very good.
Because that's what you do when you worship Aristotle, as I
That's
understand it.
right. You do. Yep.
It's you are he's given me the tracks,
Hmm.
and now I'm on the hunt. Speaking of tracks, okay, so we know what direction the ambush site was from location K, yes?
Yes, it
Roughly.
was south and west of the
South and
campsite.
west. Okay.
Mhm. So there is a south path out of the camp, and then there you kind of came down this western path.
I'm gonna try the south. I'm gonna see if I can come across. It's been a week and a half,
It has been,
and
yes,
there's been weather.
there has been.
I'm not expecting much.
Roll me a survival check.
Yes, sir. But man, a man has got to at least try. Oh, So it's automatically on blind GM roll now is my default. So
All right, sounds good.
yeah.
You do actually find some tracks, like one set of tracks that goes down, and then there is another set of tracks that come back up from roughly the same time. They're very faint. They probably from a few weeks ago. It kind of looks like she stayed in the cover of the trees. You're not able to see the full trail, mostly kind of underneath the trees. You see some disturbed marks where she passed, where she was maybe moving stealthily or staying under cover. But you are able to piece together enough of the trail that you follow it. It actually does not go to the scene of the murdered guards. It goes down to the edge of the woods where you can see the explosion. So it looks like she heard the explosion. Maybe she went to investigate, probably saw all the guards that were there. It looks like she maybe observed for a little while and then she headed back to camp.
All right. And there's no other tracks leading out of camp. But or not out of
You want to go back to camp and
Yeah,
check
go back to
that?
see if she
Yeah.
went somewhere maybe after that.
Hmm. Sure thing. Give me another survival check.
All right.
You are doing great tonight. All right. So there are a couple of more trails that are more recent.
Mm-hmm.
So there are some tracks on the trail that you took,
Uh-huh.
both leaving the camp and several coming to. You heard that the warden came to interview her. You're guessing that's what it was.
Sure.
But more recent than those tracks, this northern path she left. That's probably the most recent trail that you saw. So this is the oldest to the south. Second oldest would be the path that you came in on, and then the newest went from the north. It did not look like anyone was with her when she left camp. She wasn't forced to leave of her own will or against her will.
Okay.
She left voluntarily.
All right. Now we're moving half speed because we're moving stealthy now.
Hmm.
We're going to try to follow that trail to the north.
Okay. Give me a GM
Oh,
blind stealth roll just to
by the way,
have it out there.
actually, one thing before we leave camp.
Sure.
I'm gonna take, I don't know, let's call it a corner of a blank page from the notebook.
Okay.
I'm gonna write. Yeah, no, it just uh Lieutenant Risk Darkmoon,
Hmm.
Redmane. I'm gonna take the golden pat insignia from her pack.
Okay.
I am going to replace it with a Twilight Talons pin and pin it back on her pack.
Okay.
If she returns, she'll notice.
All right. Sounds good.
That way, if she comes back to, she's just in hiding, she comes back to camp, she'll see it's missing and have to look me up.
Yep.
All right, let's head north. And let me give you that roll.
Ooh, all right.
But yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna head north and see if I can find where this trail peters out.
Sure.
If
Fortunately, you have dark vision, so you can
Mhm.
travel in the dark. So we are going to go back to the town of Redmane, the Redmane map, I guess, or so you can see.
Mhm.
So you head out of the woods on a direct north path. Okay, so you head up, you follow the tracks up here to kind of the
Location
edge of
P.
the this vineyard, and then it turns westward and travels. So you follow the path. It looks like she, uh, you had heard that she was on a hunting trip. Everything that you see seems to indicate that she was. She's moving cautiously and stealthy. She's checking the ground for signs. It looks like she is. Looks like she's in hunting mode as she's traveling. slow but certain, and she's heading towards the river.
Okay. Like I said,
Okay,
I'll follow this out.
okay, sounds good. So give me another survival check as you're following the tracks here.
Yes, sir.
You lose it.
All right.
You cross the road, and you get like roughly here-ish, kind of to
Mm-hmm.
this intersection, and then she steps onto the road. You kind of follow where she should have gone. You don't see the trail that come out. You follow the road a little bit on each side, and you don't see where she came off the road. Maybe she stayed on the road. You're just not sure. You
All
follow it
right.
just a little ways to see if you can pin it down, and maybe it's the darkness. Maybe it's been washed away. Maybe it's been trampled on by too many other feet,
No,
but you don't
we're
see.
done here tonight.
Okay,
We are done
sounds
here.
good.
I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna head back to the Hosey Calfling,
Okay, head
and
back to the inn.
I'm gonna bunk up because it bunk up with a note basically like on my bed
Uh-huh.
saying, "Might have found something. Wake me."
Okay, sounds good. So it'll be for you. You spent just for reference, catching up with the others. You got there like at
Hmm.
9:45 ish. You followed the trail for an hour. You spent about half an hour in the campsite looking at stuff and reading. So it's probably close to midnight for you when you get back
Yeah,
to the
no,
inn in Sutherland.
I get I get a cup of ale if the bar's still open.
Uh-huh.
No, it's we're in Redmane.
Yeah.
Glass of wine,
All right.
glass of the local. Support your local business.
That's right.
No, I get just a glass of the local table wine. Head
Okay.
upstairs and rack out.
Well, welcome everybody. Welcome back. The adventure recap for session 14, the Redmane Conspiracy Part 4. Last session, Alyssa asked for the help of the Grizzled Guardians in making the town safe for the wine tasting this coming Fire Day evening. A pair of river drakes had gotten territorial in the river north of town, and 3 boars had made their home in the vineyards. Normally, Merle would take care of such things, but she thought that it would be useful to take advantage of having adventurers in the area. She promised some great rewards if they completed the work before the event. She also provided the party with an invitation from the Baroness to tea the following afternoon at 2 p.m. at Redmane Manor. The Grizzled Guardians decided to hunt down the boars. A fierce battle ensued, in which both Ozzy and Little One came close to dying.
Oh
In the
no!
end, the Guardians were triumphant and took the boars to the winery to collect their reward. Back at the Hosey Calfling, the party was introduced to a sinister new acquaintance, Inquisitor Talon Electi. The Inquisitor is here investigating the Thornfields. He believes that they were behind the deaths of the emissary of the Church of Asmodeus a year and a half ago, and also believes they are providing shelter to the Free Isger movement. He discovered the secret room in the Baron's office, but found that someone had already beat him to recovering the documents within. Inquisitor Electi asked for the PCs to turn over the documents to him if they come across them, in exchange for a very large reward. He also stated that the rebels could be turned into the Inquisitor for an additional reward. He left shortly after the meeting, saying he would be leaving town the following morning to report to Dark Bishop Tyrannus Jaeger, but one of his assistants would remain in town. Gar made a new friend, an eagle that had been following the party for the past few hours. Gar seemed to tame the beast with raw meat from the kitchens. The Guardians weren't ready to retire for the evening. They headed over to the Black Gull Inn to gather some additional information. They met the shady bartender, Gertrude Simmons, and paid her to uncover a lead about a potential witness to the murder of Baron and Bronton Thornfield that had been missing for a week and a half. The party also met Green Genna, a pirate turned privateer that was able to fill the Guardians in on the Rising Suns bandit gang that had been causing trouble for the Redmane winery for the past year. The locals believed that Lothan Varine, head of the Hanged Man Winery in Serengallo, is behind the bandit activity. Green Genna and her bosun and pet goblin departed shortly thereafter. Risk also snuck out before the conversation with Green Genna, and you don't know exactly where he went. So, as for Isolde, she had decided to not go after the boars. She went back to town with the Baroness, or sorry, with Lady Alyssa and the captain, and she decided that she was going to try to work some contacts and find out what rumors she could. That's what you've been doing. So before we get started, Isolde can make me a diplomacy check to see what she has gained during the time you were absent.
Did it roll? There it goes.
Ooh,
Sure did.
yeah, it did.
Sure
Can I use a hero point? I'd like to use a hero point.
Would you like to use your hero point?
I
Your
would
one
like
hero
to
point?
use,
All right.
because that was bad.
Go ahead and right click it and say reroll with hero point.
It really doesn't get much worse, actually. It's like,
I mean, well, it could have been worse, but
nah,
that was good.
I don't think it could.
Was it a 1?
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
a 1. Yes.
Because in the
Literally
chat
can't
it's
be
showing
worse.
a 7. I don't know why.
No, it's not.
Well,
it's showing 1d20 plus 7 because of
Yes.
plus 7 modifier.
And the result is 8.
oh, yes, it is. Okay,
It's
so
also
if I
bright
click,
red just to indicate that you rolled a 1.
Red's
Okay.
usually bad.
I'm a
Okay.
little out of practice. Give me a second to get back. Okay, so what do I do to re-roll it, Scott?
Right click on the little chat box there that says Isolde Starleaf diplomacy check. Right click on it. There should be an option to reroll. Oh.
Oh, maybe because I don't have a hero point. Hold on. Let me give myself a hero
Oh, yeah,
point.
give yourself a hero point. Maybe that's
Okay. Can I use a hero point from last week?
no.
If it was a silver one.
All right, so now there's a reroll
yeah.
using a hero
Here we
point
go.
option.
Oh, that's gonna be way better.
Hey,
That's
that's way
way
better. Look at how much better that was.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you succeed, but not critically so. So let's see what rumor you get.
Man, that was rough.
All right. The rumor you hear is I've heard a few rumors that maybe Cab was the mastermind behind the assassination of his father. Those rumors are all rubbish. If Cab was involved, he probably would have failed to blow up his father and brother and ended up burning down the town.
That's
Well.
fair. That's fair.
The only good thing about being seen as incompetent by everyone is that everyone sees you as incompetent.
Maybe he's really playing the long game, though. He's
Yeah.
not actually a drunkard.
Yeah, this 16-year-old kid that
Yeah.
definitely playing the long game.
He's 18.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
They're very
All right,
into
so that's the rumor that you have uncovered so far. Isolde, you can continue. It's about 9. It's around 9 o'clock at this point, so you can continue looking for more rumors, or you can go back to the Hosey Calfling. You're not sure where the rest of the party is.
Why don't I do some rumor checking while that, because I'll, I don't know that I want to go back to them very quickly because I don't
Okay.
want to lead anybody them. That would be bad.
That's fine. Why don't you make me another diplomacy check and see what else you
Okay,
can
let's see
cover?
if this goes any better. Come on, dice. I'm nice. That's a 2.
Your dice are not
no,
nice,
you
though.
don't cut. So that takes 2
Hey.
more hours. It's getting close to midnight when you wrap up, and
And I'm done.
everyone is
I'm
too
like,
busy
all right.
drinking.
Well, anyway, that
Yeah.
was fun, but I'm finished.
So you head back to the Hosey Calfling then.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the Hosey Calfling.
All right, sounds good. So let us cut back then to the Black Gull.
Is that where we're still there?
You guys are still there. Yep, we pick up with you guys pretty much exactly where we left off last time.
Which was, I don't know, 100% remember.
You guys had just gotten done talking to Green Genna
Okay.
and her crew,
No one was
and
like
they
trying to
departed.
kill us or anything, right? Like, no.
They did not threaten you, no.
Okay, good. All right. Cool. Did we have anything else to do here? I don't remember that we did.
It is approximately 9 o'clock for you guys.
Night is young. Let's go kill some drakes.
We could get rumors. We could all like
Kill
put up
some
and
drakes.
get
It'd be
rumors.
really funny if they get better rumors than me because they can roll and I apparently can't.
I'm getting the bad rolls out of the way right now.
That's right. When it's super not important or less important.
Which is kind of true with how the system works, right?
Sure. I'll go. The rumor thing. We had talked
Gar
about that.
wants to try to get
Gar's
some rumors.
gonna like hobnob. He's gonna go over here, just sit by these guys here, plop,
All right.
kind of push a chair around or over out of my
Sounds
way.
good. So you're searching for information, gathering info. It's going to take a couple of hours, so it's going to be about midnight when you wrap up with your first round here. Go ahead and
Okay.
give me a diplomacy roll for Gar.
All right, will do. I plop down. Say, how you do? Hi.
Well, it's a talking bear.
Yeah, I am
On the
amazing.
rowdy tavern sounds.
All right. They ask you mostly the same questions that everyone else asked you when they first met you. How long have you been talking?
Oh yeah, 4 years. No, 3 months. Yeah, 3 months.
Do you like salmon?
Oh, salmon, very good. Yes, I like
All right.
salmon.
Sounds good. Give me your diplomacy roll there, Gar.
Okay, I don't even think I have one, but why not? Wait,
It can be
spellcasting,
rolled
no.
untrained. So.
Actions, not that one. Drafting, no. Diplomacy. Haha, I'm actually trained. That's not bad. Okay, let's do it.
Hey, you do get a little bit of information. So let's go ahead and roll on your table and see what you come up with. You come up with Revan Inferni is an imposter sent by the Church of Asmodeus to undermine the Thornfields.
I say,
Killing Baron-
Who's that guy?
Baron Thornfield?
No,
Baron-
Revenant. Bernie.
Oh, Revan Inferni? He's the guy that's sitting in jail and that's accused of the crime. Allegedly, he is the long-lost son of Baroness
Oh,
Thornfield.
wait, what's his name?
Revan.
Oh, Revan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Revan. Yeah.
I'm glad Dagan is as confused as I am because
Killing
like I'm
Baron
in good company.
Thornfield and his family and replacing them with one of the more friendly, or with a more friendly Baron was the actual plan. You kind of get involved in this conspiracy theory conversation.
Who did this?
It's the Church of Asmodeus is behind it.
Oh yeah, they bad. I hear. I don't know about gods, but I hear that one bad. I don't know.
Well, very, yes. He's the Lord of Hell, the Prince of Darkness.
Oh,
Those aren't happy titles.
I don't know. What hell?
Oh my.
Yeah.
they're like, oh, this is
So they'll go into what they consider hell to be. What they
okay.
know of hell.
oh
and they're not
good. You
trained
get
religion.
peasant theology.
Yes, you get peasant
Theology's
theology.
always
That's
very
awesome. I'm super interested. That's great.
I can't wait for Gar to come back and tell his peasant theology because I'll just be like, ow. This is like all the people yelling about the rapture last week, and I'm like, it's not biblical. Stop it. Anyway.
And now
Okay.
Gar
Alright.
takes a permanent -1 to religion checks.
I'll take it. That's fine.
Disadvantage to religion.
Yep,
You gotta
I'm
roll twice and take
disadvantaged.
the worst
Yep.
one.
The peasants told me, I don't know, it's something about that if you dig 6 feet in the ground, you fall into a lava or something. I don't know.
That's awesome.
Hell is really underneath your feet.
Yeah.
It's not like a different plane. It's in the center of the world.
Turns out the
All right.
dark as hell.
So that will keep Gar busy for the next couple of hours. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna take a page from Gar's book. I'll look over at him when he's like, "Who's Revan?" The guy that we're trying to be like the lawyers
You're-
and like get out of jail or
You're
whatever.
like involved in this conversation, right? And you hear Gar say, "Who's Revan?" and you just stop what you're doing and you look over at Gar, somewhat aghast, and then you turn back to your conversation.
Yeah.
And
Then you
while
hear, oh
shake your-
yeah, that guy,
shake your
yeah.
head.
All right. I'm gonna take off for a bit. You guys.
All right, sounds good. So go ahead and give me your diplomacy check for.
Let's. Hey.
That is pretty good. All right, now we'll roll for you on the table. Okay. So Curiel Revolde was the manager of the orders for Redmane Winery and was a trusted employee for 2 decades. The warden found he was tipping the Rising Sun's bandits off on the shipment paths. He was fired from his job, and nobody was about to hire him after that betrayal. Rumor has it that Cab Thornfield took him in, though. That young man is far too soft-hearted, if you ask me.
Interesting.
That's what you come away with after your 2 hours of.
Your 2 hours were more productive than mine. Mine were stupid.
All right. Yagana or. I think, yeah, Yagana or Cariel?
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Leah.
So, what do I need to roll?
Diplomacy if you're collecting rumors.
Okay. Oh,
Nice.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Feeling
So
less
you
than
get-
diplomatic. Everyone, including Gar, is doing better.
You got one of the more interesting rumors. Okay. Redmane isn't safe anymore. I saw a devil myself not 3 days ago. I made a supply delivery to Redmane Manor, and I'd swear I saw a fiendish face looking down at me from one of the windows. When I looked back, it was gone. Damned Asmodeans.
Interesting.
What would 3 days ago be?
It would have been 2 days before you got here. You got here yesterday, so it would have been 2 days before that. It was after the funeral. The Inquisitor would have already been here by then. Nothing in particular in the timeline, as far as you know.
And my turn, I guess.
It is your turn. Are you also working the rumor mill?
Absolutely. I dragged everyone out here for this. Now it's time for me to roll terribly.
If you do, I'll welcome you to the club.
Moderate. Still a failure, I think.
It is a failure. You don't really uncover. Your peasants don't seem to know anything. Your commoners.
Your peasants are like, meh.
They've spent too much time with the commoners that Isolde was talking to. They also don't know anything.
I was thinking they were too drunk.
Yeah, it could be. So it's about 11 o'clock by the time this all happens. Or it's a little after 11, actually. It's about 11:20 when you finish that round of rumors. You could try one more time, which will take you to about 1:30 a.m. And you have to get back, or you can call it a night.
Sure. So let's.
Gonna
get
go for another round?
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Whoever
Yes,
wants to roll
Slade.
first can go ahead.
So where are they at, Scott?
They are at the Black Gold Tavern, which you have not seen yet.
Okay.
When Isolde arrives back at the Hosey Calfling, she does not see her friends.
Not as good.
Not
Can
as
I
good.
do some searching at the? Can I try and do the rumor mill at the Hosey Calfling?
That's kind of what you're doing. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
If you want to keep doing it, you can.
She'll just go to bed.
All right, sounds good. That will not be good enough for Ugana, unless you want to spend a hero point.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm gonna
You
spend a
guys-
hero point.
all right, sounds good. Reroll with hero point. 30 years ago, a thief stole a large ruby from the Thornfields. The kid was badly injured in the escape. For the past 30 years, treasure hunters have gone looking for the gem. Most return empty-handed, but more than I care to admit have simply vanished into thin air during the search. Lately, I've heard Cab talking about the quest. I'm worried that fool is going to get himself killed.
Well,
So that's what you hear. All right, we've got Yagana, we got Cario. Gar, are you going for another round of rumors?
Another one? How late are we staying there?
Apparently till 1:30. Your friends are. They keep talking when you kind of finish your conversation with these couple people.
super helpful people that are
Are there
telling
any
you
more people to
about-
talk to? That the other
Yeah.
people?
So 2 hours has passed. So
Mhm.
like these people are probably about ready to leave. Some new people have come in.
They've
You
told you all their
bought a
craziness.
you bought a barrel of ale, and so people are coming in to cash in on that.
Okay.
So it's just kind of this revolving door of commoners.
Yeah. Why not? I'll
All
talk
right.
to more people.
Give me your diplomacy check then.
All right.
Revolving door cheap commoners with interesting theology.
I mean, commoners just have interesting things.
That is not going to do it, unless you want to spend a hero point.
No, I don't care that much.
All right. You instead learn more about commoner theology of hell.
Oh, that's probably it. I probably got distracted. I wasn't actually asking the right questions.
Right. You just got totally distracted on the conversation. All right. Ozzy, how about you?
After my conversation,
Yeah, do you want to do another round? Your friends seem to be doing it.
oh,
Oh, you're
isn't it like
fine.
11?
All your
Yeah,
friends
it's
are
like
doing it.
11:30
You
p.m.
should do it too.
But
Yeah,
your
I'm
friends
going
are
to
still
bed.
listening. Right. So you're gonna head back to the Hosey
Yeah.
Cafe? All right.
Look at that. I say goodbye to everybody, and then I head back to
Okay.
the
You're like, listen, guys, it's getting late.
Gotta be well rested for the morning. Whatever. We gotta fight drakes tomorrow or something. I don't know. Also, I'm
Whatever.
wounded, so you know.
Whatever distraction the Thornfields have planned for us tomorrow. I guess
Yeah,
we
right.
can say that. All right. So Ozzy is going to go to bed. On the way home, give me a blind GM perception roll, Ozzy.
Oh, excellent.
You're totally gonna get mugged on the way home.
Right. This is exactly what in the middle of the night. This is exactly what you want to be rolling.
Yeah. You can take them. You're fine.
Yeah, bro. We'll see. We'll
Okay.
see. Maybe it's those
Uh,
farmers.
Yeah, it's those farmers. You bastard.
So on the way home, you see a dark figure crouched by one of the buildings near the Hosey Calfling.
Okay.
You have dark vision. There's
Yeah.
street lamps. It's not a big deal, but you recognize the form of Cab Thornfield passed out on the sidewalk next to a building.
Oh no, he's dead! Don't go near him. You'll get framed for the murder.
I'm gonna go up to him.
Okay. You find that he's breathing, but he appears to be unconscious.
Does he smell like he's been drinking?
Oh yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna finish him off. No, I'm just kidding.
That was when the campaign took a dark turn.
Ozzy misunderstands what eliminating the suspects means. Crossing suspects off the list.
Not that one.
I thought I was doing him a favor, you know, like sorry. I'll drag him to the Hosey Calfling is what I'll do.
Okay, you take him to the Hosey Calfling with you. You're strong enough; it's not a problem. You carry him there. Once you get him to the Hosey Calfling, what are you gonna do? Get him a
Ask for
room or
another
just
room, yeah. And
okay?
then put him in there. I'll go put him in his room and see if I guess go through his stuff, see if there's anything interesting, but not to steal anything, just to
Okay.
Yeah.
Let
Investigate.
me see what he has in his pockets. That's a great question.
if Scott doesn't know, clearly it's important, right?
Yep.
There's a note that says, "I did it. I am the culprit. I am the one."
I created Cab Thornfield was one of the very first NPCs I created for this little adventure path. So it's been a while since I looked at this. Yeah.
He created him first because he's the one that murdered them.
That's right.
Or he was like one of the first NPCs you met. One of the other. Okay. So he has a silver flask kind of tucked in beneath his shirt. He has a deck of cards and a set of dice in his pockets.
Okay. Normal
and
cards.
a few coins. You take a look at them.
Mhm.
No, they're marked.
What about the dice? Are the dice loaded?
They are indeed.
All right.
You
Hey,
roll
you can
6
roll
far
with
more often than you should on the
Yeah.
dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun.
What
Oh,
a
it's his
terrible
business.
person.
The flask, open that up. Is there anything interesting in there?
It's a dwarven ale, actually.
Well, okay.
Oh man, we gotta swap out when you find them there some other time. We need to find dice that look exactly like that and swap
yes.
them out for unloaded dice. So
Quotation marks, dwarven ale, or as we humans call it, scotch.
Yeah, and then if there's nothing else, I'm gonna remove his boots. Maybe he's hiding something in his boots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take off his boots and no.
Okay.
he's
And then I'm
not.
gonna leave him alone.
Okay. Sounds good. You leave him alone and you go to bed.
Did you
Yeah.
make sure there wasn't a compartment in the sole of his shoe or anything? Or
Yeah. But actually I'm gonna rather than just going to bed, there's no one else back yet, right?
No, they seem to just be starting conversations again when you left, making the rounds once more. You figure they're going to be gone another couple hours probably.
What about Isolde?
Isolde is back, but I think she went up to bed. So I
Yeah,
don't know
she
if you
did.
knock on doors and stuff. So
Yeah, so I'll check see it because she would be the only one that that's missing right now, right? So I would
Yep.
go check on her room.
well, you do know that Risk also disappeared.
Oh yeah, Risk is out there somewhere probably.
Mhm.
So I'll check his room and her room.
Risk is not back yet at this point.
Okay.
Isolde is back.
Okay. But she's just sleeping. I'll just leave her alone.
She
And
just
then
got into her room a little bit ago. She's probably not asleep yet.
Oh, okay. I say hi. Hi,
Hi.
Isolde. How was your
To
day?
bed.
Oh, you're going to bed. Yeah, I was going to. Then I remembered we should keep someone on watch, so I'm gonna stay on watch for a bit.
Okay. I'm gonna
till
go to
the
bed.
other- All right. Have a good night.
You too.
And that's what I'm doing. Go back
Okay.
to the other people.
Sounds good. So back at the Black Gull Inn, it is now about 1:30 in the morning. There's kind of the last call being shouted out by the barkeep. So you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, basically. Well, you can if you want to book a room.
Here.
They start playing closing time.
Yo. All right, let's head home.
All right. So it takes you 20 or so minutes to get back to the Holy Halfling. So it's roughly 2 in the morning when you get back.
This isn't bad. This isn't as messed up as the other time that we were out. So
Risk, when you get back to your room, you see Ozzy kind of sitting in a chair outside of his door. So there's one party member back. Because you got back before the rest of the party, but after Ozzy got back.
Hey.
Evening.
Hey, I'm just keeping watch for now. Isolde's back, but everybody else is still at the bar.
Well, I'm gonna rack out. You need me to relieve you at some point. Give me a
Okay.
shove.
All right, will do.
All right. And then about 2 o'clock in the morning, the rest of the party comes in.
And I'll offer to relieve you for watch.
Thank you.
And thank you for staying up even though you went back to sleep. I gotta stay and watch.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys aren't too wasted or whatever, but yeah. I assume you didn't drink too much, but you never know, I guess. I'll go to bed though.
All right. Sounds good. So you can take wounded off yourself after.
Yeah.
By the time you sleep, you'll get your last hit point back, and then you'll also lose the wounded
Your
condition.
last hit point. Oh. All right.
Right.
So the night passes uneventfully then, and you guys wake up the next morning.
Hey.
Nice.
So, y'all have a good time down the gulch?
Yeah, this is good. Where'd you go?
Hunting?
You get food?
Didn't find any food.
What did you go hunting for?
Yeah, that's
Trouble.
we no longer see those two like Inquisitor guys around anymore. Just
Tempted. Don't get me wrong. Tempted to simplify that situation some. But no, I didn't do that. Hell, I didn't shoot nobody.
good. It's probably good.
Oh, I did, however, go seeking out the camp of one Sergeant Margaret Mooney, 122nd Company Golden Eagle Knights, retired.
She was the one that might have saw the thing that happened in the woods or whatever, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, an interesting note. She was known to the Baron.
Okay.
I produce a note in which basically old Baron Thornfield says, listen, Margaret, we can get you a house. You don't have to live in the woods. It's way more diplomatic than that. There's an actual note. But short version is,
You
You
don't
did good
have
by-
to live in the woods.
yeah, you did good by Isger during the war. I can totally get you like a shack or something. I'm a Baron.
This is the crazy woods lady, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That's
Now-
been missing for a week and a half.
Oh.
Also, I done followed. I looked around for some tracks, and I followed them out to about let me take a look at the big map here. Yeah, northwest of town. No, just to the intersection just north of town.
Okay, so
And
like
that's-
here.
Yeah,
Yes.
about there.
Yeah.
That's where the trail petered off. That was the most recent set of tracks out of her camp.
Okay.
So that was
Uh,
from her place here
Yep.
to over here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Looked like she was out hunting. Which, as she is a professional hunter, was not in and of itself unusual. But that was the last set of tracks out of that camp, and she definitely ain't been back for a week and a half.
Hmm.
Oh, actually, I did find some food. But I'm pretty sure you don't want it on account of some of it's spoiled.
There.
Got a good constitution, right?
I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to argue with a bar about what a bar eats. But that was about all I got out of it. Now, as I understand, we're headed up northwest of town, say Drake-wise, at some point in the foreseeable. Yes.
Hmm. Maybe.
Uh,
Yeah.
Preferably before lunch, I think.
Yeah. I might. Once we're done with that, I might take me another look up in them hills.
Okay.
Gar,
Yeah.
how's your nose feeling?
Oh, I mean, okay.
Clear?
Why? What?
Oh.
I could use some help tracking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, anyone else knows Woods.
Yeah. Okay.
Obviously, invitation's open.
Take a look. Let's see. I don't remember.
But the first thing Gar needs to do is figure out where he has to bring little one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. At 8
Yeah.
in the morning, the carriage shows up, and Lady Alyssa arrives with some attendants
Okay.
to pick up little one.
All right.
I have survival. I can help track.
I'll give him some licks.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I'll probably
So
come with
you
after.
hand him over, and she takes him to the carriage, and they whisk him away,
Okay.
never to be seen again.
That's
Hey, you have
not,
an eagle now. Why do you need a
I
bear?
wouldn't say that.
that's not okay.
Can we add stuff to the quest book?
We gotta go kill some people.
Now we're trying to just have to
There's
start
just a
killing
note here
people
that says,
until I
"Now
find
I
them,
have a
but-
hostage too." Ho ho ho.
I have known this bear cub for an arc and a half. And if anything happens to him, no, I will go
Everybody
full
dies.
Rosa Diaz on this. I kid you not.
Uh,
All right, but yeah, there might be a field trip involved after that. I mean, obviously, if we don't get et by drakes,
oh yeah.
Hey.
right.
let's not get et by drakes.
Okay.
All right. And that, by the way, is as close to inspiring leadership as you're going to get out of my charisma as a dump stat kobold. Hey, don't die. It'd be bad.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Yeah.
See, Ozzy gets it, and that's why he's my sniping spotting partner. He gets it.
All right. So we will
All right, yeah.
close little one's character sheet. All right. Goodbye, little one. Okay. Bird. Come
All
on.
right. So he has his first day of work today. So you can make either a performance check.
Ah, okay.
Well, probably it's a performance check. I don't know that he has anything else.
There's no chance he's got that as a skill, but okay.
And he can use your hero point if you so desire
Okay. Cool.
for this particular role.
All right.
So we're gonna roll to see how it goes. If he starts biting people, or if he's gonna get to keep working.
Oh, that's funny.
He could get fired on the first day.
Little one biting people does not go well for that
No.
person generally. So
Little one has
killed
killed
some people
more-
doing that.
Little one has killed as many people as anyone else in the party.
Yep.
We come back into town and we see a Redmane manor on fire. Or flaming Thornfield.
Turns out he didn't like it.
Not his thing.
Not his
Listen.
thing. Sorry, I didn't know. So, all right. He'll do better than that. I promise. Okay.
With things like bear and bison, there's always a couple of tourists a year who die of fire. Oh, no!
All right.
No!
You might
wait.
need that hero point.
How come that says Gar?
It says little
It
one.
says
Little one.
already.
Oh no, I just had to scroll down a little bit. Okay. All right. I will through my mind know that he's having some troubles.
Yes.
Okay, I better give him.
Okay, hang on just a second. I gotta pull up because he doesn't have a hero point on his character sheet, I bet. So it's
Oh,
not gonna
yeah.
let you re-roll that. So let me take a look and see if I can add a hero point. for him.
That's a dead punter.
I can, I
That
just
right
added-
there
I
is a
just added
dead
one,
goddamn
actually.
punter.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Yeah, so you now should have the option if you right click on his roll to re-roll with a hero point.
Yep, we'll do that.
Okay,
All right. Nice.
perfect. That's
All
good.
right. Rolled a 17, got a 17. Sounds about right to me.
That's good. That's good. I think that's what you needed to succeed. So
Whew. Good deal. This is not going to be easy for him. This is hard stuff for him.
It is. It is. So it kind of starts out in the morning when they're trying to get him to do stuff. He gets frustrated. There's kind of that moment, in TV shows where like the character goes mad and he like kills a few people, and then it like flashes back and just shows this is kind of like what he's thinking about, and then
Yeah.
he takes a deep breath and calms himself down, and then he's a real champ the rest of the day. So he keeps his job. He gets the full pay salary.
It's one of those things
no
where
legal bills.
there was a table with snacks on it, and he started to head for it, and they were like, "No, we're doing this right now," and he was like, "Ah." And they're like, "Okay, you can have a little snack," and he was like, "Ah."
All right. Well, good job. Good job, little one.
All right. So there we go. Now that we have most of the PCs as hero points out of the way,
Yeah.
want to go hunt drakes? I hear.
How close is it to 9 o'clock?
Yes.
Stall.
We can hunt drakes in about 50 minutes.
I feel like we should do some rumor hunting just this morning, because maybe the rumors are better when people are sober.
So,
Go to the market.
do all y'all know anything about drakes?
I know that they're resistant to acid.
We should figure that out.
Yeah.
Can anybody else roll to figure out about drakes? What kind
Yeah,
of
it's
no.
Arcana.
Yeah.
Anybody
Turns
else?
out Gar doesn't have a lot in Arcana.
Arcana.
I mean, it was a 17.
It's old. You know nothing about drakes.
Oh, it
Carry
rolled
on.
really good.
Yeah.
Carrio, you can ask me one question about drakes.
Oh,
River
you
drakes.
missed it by one.
You missed it by one. The DC is 18.
So close.
What is their best attack?
Mhm.
That's a good question.
Oh.
Disintegration.
Don't give me that,
Uh,
Scott. I know you look at their stats, and I know you find the one, and you giggle to yourself, and you do a little clap.
So do you mean like common rar attacks, or do you mean like best attack?
Best attack.
Yeah.
All right, best attack. That would be his caustic mucus. It spits a ball of caustic mucus up to 50 feet that explodes in a 10-foot burst, and deals a lot of acid damage and some persistent acid damage. That's their best attack, but they can only do it a couple times a minute usually.
Okay.
it
So I'll
recharges.
pass that along to everybody.
All right.
So no clustering up.
Charges. Okay.
Gar's like, they do what?
Yeah, that is unsettling.
You don't want to be clustered up for the Loogie of Doom.
Yeah. Now, Drake, generally speaking, it can be in the water, but it's not limited to the water, right?
You think that's
Right.
accurate? Yeah.
All right.
As far as you know, they can fly, swim, and move on land.
Right.
Wow. This is gonna be so much fun.
Fine. You know what I love? I love flying enemies.
You have a gun.
I'm doing okay. But I also rely very heavily on big folk with more meat than me smacking the crap out of them while I'm shooting them.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough when they're flying.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are we? What else do we have to do?
Why are we doing
No,
this?
you wanted to. Okay,
There's
let's
a
do
reward
this.
of some sort, I think.
Let's do this a little later. You wanted
How
to.
is this a reward? Wait,
No,
what?
there's a reward for this.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're gonna get paid to take care of them. Take care of them.
I don't wanna. Let's not.
Then you don't get paid. Stay here. We'll go.
It's an
kill 'em.
optional quest on your quest
Hope
log that you got
don't
last
die.
time.
So you want the healer to stay behind while you go fight things that are gonna definitely try to kill you.
No, I want you to come with, but if you really must stay back, you may do so.
The
Wait.
thing is,
Grumble she comes with.
they all is going to do it. I
Okay.
ain't actually that excited myself, but I figure they could use, fire support.
Is
don't
Gar
want
bringing
them
the
done.
eagle along?
Well, yeah. When we go, when we actually leave the inn, since little one took off, Gar is going to go out there and look around and then say, "Bird, come here."
The bald eagle comes swooping down.
Ah, yes, awesome.
Freedom! Sorry, I'm Andoran. That's just a reflex.
This is a good sign for you.
All right.
For anyone that didn't see it last time, this is Bird.
Oh yeah, that's Team Indrin. You know, he actually does kind of. This is a good. He's got this kind of good omen face on because he's never been anything but really obviously from where he's from.
Sure.
Andoran.
Sing the song.
And I'm proud to be Andorarian.
Yeah.
At least I have birds in my thing.
Birds and guns.
Birds and guns.
That's pretty much
The way
what we're
God
about down
the way
there.
the gods intended.
Yep.
So it's Pathfinder America.
It's absolutely
it actually
Pathfinder
is.
America.
Yes, it
1000%.
That's great.
And weirdly, no, the whole reason that this character came about is I was looking up neighboring countries and discovered that the third largest ethnic group in Fantasy America is kobolds.
That's crazy.
There's a huge population of them in the center of the country. I'm like, red cowboy gun kobold.
Why not, right?
And here we are, cowboy gun
anyway,
kobold.
For what we're doing, Gar would like to point out that you wanted to go search the hills or something.
Yeah, probably after the fight if we're up to it. Unless we want to
keep in
take care.
mind the invitation to tea with the Baroness is at 2 p.m. today.
Oh,
Oh,
it
I
was
like
like to
Wealday
make
now.
that when you're dead. So,
True. True story.
maybe we wait till after the tea.
Yeah, because I know where I lost the trail at, and I feel very strongly that this particular witness, if we can find him, will have insight as to the murder weapon.
Okay.
I think that's the piece of information they have.
Do you think it'll take longer than from this morning to until 2?
Until 2? Nah. How long does it take to get back in town?
Where are you? I don't
Like
think
out
you
from
guys
the
are
hills.
yet. Out from the hills?
Yeah.
You could. So if you just walk there, if you're stalking around, it'll take probably rather than 20 minutes to the hills, it'll probably take you 40. So it's like a quarter of a mile away outside of town. So it's not far.
Searching the hills shouldn't turn into a thing.
Okay. Let's go for a walk. That would be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going
said
to.
it's definitely going to turn into a thing.
Yeah.
See, what's required here is a positive mental attitude.
Can't we go to the hills after?
Okay, this is definitely a doppelganger, and it's definitely not Riz. And I shoot him in the face with his own gun.
Well, why don't we just like
She does
reschedule
legitimately
our day
give you a suspicious look, like.
so that we maybe we actually do investigation in the morning, and then later on we do the tea thing, and then we go do the drakes and look in the hills.
You guys have a lot of things on your, or at least you had a lot of things on your list that you were
Who
hoping to
was the
do.
ones who invited us to go fight drakes? Because I vote no.
That's the young lady that's clearly the murderer. So
Lady Alyssa Thornfield.
yeah, her.
Okay, then I vote we not do that. Because she's trying to kill us so that we won't figure out the answer to the murder. Hey, if you want a reward, you could go fight this deadly animal. You definitely won't die. It not be my problem anymore.
Because she certainly didn't send us to get eaten by pigs.
Yeah, I'm not. The more I hear about this, the more I'm like, let's do other things this morning. Not
She absolutely sent us to get ate by pigs.
Yeah.
Those pigs, I almost did. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, no, it was brutal.
Pigs are way more problem than I thought.
Wild boars
are no joke.
No.
They are.
Yeah, they charge you and like gore the hell out of you. It's awful.
Which is
And even when you go down, they keep goring you.
Yeah,
That was an issue
yeah.
too.
I get crit every fight, I swear. I got good armor class, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay, so I vote we do some investigating. Let's go in the hill country and try and find this witness. I feel like that's
Yeah.
a better use of our time.
no. But no, Andorans are so into eagles that their whole military is called the Eagle Knights. It's a big deal. Some of them ride giant eagles.
Oh, that's cool.
Their headquarters is called the Golden Eyrie.
Ah.
Mhm.
Mm.
Just
Like,
all
like
the
it's a thing.
creativity I've come to expect from Mandarin.
Oh yeah. 100%.
So, are you saying that Gar's status has been raised a little bit in your eyes?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, nice. All right.
Actually, yeah. No, we are hunting a former member of, in fact, the I believe it's the Golden Eagle
Golden
branch
Eagle, yep.
of the Golden Eagle branch of the military. That is a good omen.
Okay.
Unless it's not, in which case
Hmm?
somebody's familiar that's spying on us, but okay.
By the way, if Isolde wants to avoid peasant theology, conversations about this with Risk are probably a thing she wants to duck. Risk's understanding of things is also a little
It's
backwoodsy.
mostly Susan that wants to avoid peasant theology. It's really results whatever.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Susan, on the other hand, is mildly annoyed all the time. That is not what that says, but you said it. Cool. You're wrong.
Risk has the understanding of theology of a man who usually shows up to church about once a decade.
Well, and those people are less annoying than the people who are like, also,
Oh no.
this thing that you don't know about because I have decoded the Bible. No, you haven't. Stop it. Stop it. Go away.
All right, so you're gonna lead the party up to where?
Yeah. To where I lost the trail.
Yeah, so it was right about here, just north of the fairgrounds, that you lost the, or actually it was like right here-ish.
Yeah.
She crossed this path of the road, and you didn't see where she left the road, if she left the road.
All right.
All right. So
Oh,
remind me, it's
tracking
been a
now.
couple of weeks. Assistance. How does people working together usually work out?
An aid is a reaction, so you try to help an ally with the task. So in order to use it, you have to try to attempt the skill. The DC is usually 15, unless I say it's otherwise. And if you get at least a 15, you get to add a +1 to the lead character's roll. If you get a critical success, you get to add a +2 circumstance bonus to
Now,
the main.
I'm a decent tracker, but I am not an actual bar.
What's
All
your
right, I
what's your
will-
survival?
I got +5.
Okay, I'm slightly better than that.
Can we all assist the bear?
Yeah, you can. The DC to assist in this case is actually a 20.
Oh.
This is a trail that's a week and a half old. It's been out there.
Oh.
The
Oh.
soul does not help.
Isolde is like, what's this pretty tree?
So close.
Yagana does not help.
So close.
I have nothing new to add.
Risk.
I literally followed this trail as far as my ability went,
All right.
and that's where we're at now.
You get
couldn't
no
help
help.
him,
Wait.
No help.
Wait.
Oh, wait, hang on.
right?
Ozzy's
coming to the
gonna do
rescue.
it. Yeah, guys just hold your beer, watch this.
All right.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Do it.
I gotta find the skill here. I'm terrible at this. Okay, I'm not great at this. But maybe.
Better than me.
I
I mean,
mean,
it's
Still not
succeeded,
good
but-
enough.
Ah, dang it.
These are difficult tracks.
All right.
I tried.
Isolde falls in a hole trying to follow the trail.
All right.
Just like, I found a hole over here.
Isolde tramples some of the tracks that you do know where they are.
Oh
If
no!
it's a 20 just to assist, I'm gonna need like a 25 probably, which is like almost impossible. But don't worry, I'm gonna roll a 20 here. Ready? Here we go.
Ready,
you are.
already.
No, but I did get a 20.
You pick up the trail.
Oh,
Because you're a bear.
So,
Because he's a bear.
because he's a bear. You sniff around. You notice that this particular path is not used very often.
mhm.
It just kind of goes over to the river. It's used a little bit. But you catch that she came off the trail right about here and headed into the hills.
North?
Nope, this hill.
That hill. Got
Yeah.
it. Which is some other direction.
It's south. Yeah.
Southwest, probably.
Yeah, southwest from where you're at.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. I will try to follow the trail. There we go.
Okay. You do so. You pick it up. You head up into the hill. The tracks are slow but certain. It's clear that she's out hunting. She goes up to the top of the hill. She does a little searching around there. You continue following it. And then she heads over to these woods.
Okay.
And you enter the woods. As you follow it, you find that there is there's a point in which she catches sight of something. She stops, she gets into cover, and then she starts stalking something. Her tracks stay near the trees. She stops to wait as if she's observing something, and then you continue on.
Where are we on the map? Because I am
You
not.
are right here.
I am
So-
not wherever you are. There's grapes where I am. There's the cow.
Go north of
Zoom out.
town and
Zoom
find
We're
out.
the
north. We're north of the
Yeah.
town.
Find the north,
north
south,
of town?
west.
So there's the
Well
compass
north.
rose. You are just a little south
Yeah.
and west of
Oh,
that.
here I see a little blinking.
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah, we're in that woods by the river.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, so she's hunting something. She
Looks
stops.
like.
Whatever. Okay. Well, if I keep following, maybe I'll see if she got it. Is there blood and stuff? And maybe she gutted an animal or something.
Yeah, you keep traveling on.
Yep. Can I smell the animal? Do I know what it is?
No, you don't
Okay.
smell that. It's been a week and a half.
It's not an animal.
hasn't
It's
left
a
the scent.
person.
People
Okay.
are animals.
Oh, right. So are birds. I forgot about that at one point in my life, but I know it
Okay,
now.
give me
You've got
it's
fun
probably
guy?
been about an hour of following the trail. You're going at half speed. So give me another survival check.
All right,
People can
will do.
assist again if they want.
We
DC
can
20.
try.
All right.
Right.
Can but
No,
try.
we can't. But let's see if I can fall in another hole.
Ooh.
Hey, I didn't roll. I rolled 2 ones, which was better.
There's some close ones.
I have 19.
So close.
So close, so close, so close.
No. Wah, wah, wah.
All right, Gar,
So all me again, huh?
it's all you.
All me. Okay.
Here's the deal. Since you're on the trail now, I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm only gonna add 2 to the DC. So the DC is 17 to assist. So you get a +1, so you can add that in as a modifier on your roll.
Yeah, I'm totally not doing that. I'm just gonna add it after.
All right, that's fine.
Oh, it's not enough.
That's not enough. You
No.
lose the trail in there. She kind of goes into underneath some vegetation, and you try to follow it, and you lose there's a little tiny stream that goes through here. She steps into it, and you're not sure where she comes out.
No, I'm trying to remember the rules on animal companions. Can I communicate with bird, kind of?
Loosely.
Loosely. Can I loosely tell bird to fly around and let me know if there's Bird sees any humans around the area.
Okay, sure. Bird takes off
All right.
and looks around. How long do you wait for it? Or how far are you like having to fly over the whole woods? Or
Yeah. Like,
okay. So you wait like a half-ish hour for it to fly around, and it comes back and reports that there's nothing to find. There's no one out here.
okay. I say, Bird say no one out here.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Can we roll
Can-
again to try to
Can
find
the fact
trail?
that Gar lost the trail can risk
Yeah,
try and
someone else
find
can
it?
try to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not gonna be me because I don't have the survival skill that's high enough, but someone could.
I'm pretty sure you're.
Is this blind or no?
Yeah.
No, it's not blind. You can.
I'm pretty sure Isolde has the best survival of the group.
Really?
Plus 8 is a good skill.
Oh yeah, plus
That
8
is.
is
Yeah.
Pretty
amazing.
great.
Oh yeah, I do have a +8.
So you should look around.
You want me to try?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, here I go.
Is anyone gonna assist her before?
I'm
she
gonna
goes?
try.
Okay,
Okay.
here I go.
Sorry, I got blind on
It was a
default.
15 for a second. No, I don't find anything.
No, she can't pick up the trail.
Scott,
Alright.
can I use my tarot cards and do like a?
Let me try.
It's all you.
Complains about
I
peasant
love
theology.
It. I love it.
Wow,
Yes!
Igana sees where we're
See-
looking, and she's like,
see,
"Yes, but if you get
this-
this over here."
This is why I wanted to return the next day rolling deep.
Yes.
Yeah.
This right here.
Why did
Alright.
not let Shadow Lady try whole time?
Right?
Gar's like, "Why I even doing this? She better."
Yeah,
Right,
Yagana
right.
finds the path. She picks it up again, and you continue into the woods.
Into the woods.
So at the end of the trail, it's clear that something apparently spotted her, and a fight broke out. The vegetation is churned up. There's a lot of dried blood near her last set of footprints, and then there are drag marks that lead to the Canerica River.
Oh, that's not good. Does the blood smell like hers? Not that I'd know potentially, but
It's human blood. Yeah,
human blood.
it's
Okay.
got the irony
the-
smell.
Can we tell by the scuffle if it looks like she's fighting another human or an animal or what?
Yeah, give me.
Is that a nature?
You can make either a survival check or a perception check.
I have a.
You're basically taking a look at the context clues, footprints, and stuff to see if it was a human or an
What
animal.
was it? Survival or?
Perception.
Is the DC the same for both?
It's the same, pretty much.
But you might have a different plus.
You might.
Yeah, perception's way better, actually. So I will do that.
I have a 23.
Yes, there are some sets of humanoid prints around the spot. She was attacked by humanoids.
Oh.
Humanoids, so not
Yes.
necessarily humans.
It's difficult to tell exactly.
Yeah, I would guess that would be hard.
Well, is there any smell? No, probably not. It's like a week ago.
Yeah, it's a week and a half old, a little over.
But it's it's boots, not claws. Is the short version.
As far as no, it's barefoot. It's not boots.
Oh.
It looks like.
All right. Well, let's follow this drag trail, I guess.
Are they
Yeah.
medium-sized humanoids or small-sized humanoids?
Medium size.
Bare feet.
Can we tell how many?
Site T is the attack spot. 2 or 3, you estimate?
Oh,
There are some good
Alright.
rolls.
Oh, I'm done.
okay. Better follow the trail.
There's drag marks that lead to the river.
Great. Oh boy. All right.
That's not good.
I'm gonna ask Bird to fly to the other side of the river and see if
Okay.
it sees
Is there any sign that there was a boat that
No.
came up to shore here?
No, you don't. As you stand on the shore of
It
the
was
river,
the Drakes. It was the Drakes people.
But wasn't it humanoids?
they were humanoid footprints. Yeah.
Drake's not
What kind of feet?
humanoids.
Yeah, what kind of feet do Drakes have? Humanoid feet, probably?
They
They've got
don't.
claws that can do damage.
Yeah, they're sort of like clawed appendages.
Okay, fine.
Do they kind of look like wyverns?
I'm with you, Leah. Like, I have a theory. This is the theory. This is definitely what happened. No, this is what happened.
Just for funsies, this is a river drake.
Makes sense.
Oh wow, yeah, that would not
Okay,
have
fine.
feet.
I assume its claw attack is like these claws on
On the
the
wings?
wing. Yeah, because I've not seen a lot of other claws. It's got some fins. It's
Yeah.
got wings. and
I'm
it's got
guessing its
wings.
land speed's not great either.
Yeah.
not really what it's
Yeah,
meant
maybe
for.
not. You have to go like a snake, probably, right? On land.
Mhm.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna have Bird see if there's any drag marks on the other side. Assumably, if they
I
that's fine.
hate everything about that.
You yeah. So just you send Bird off. Cario, you check the river for any drag marks. You don't see anything that's from the same general time period. You don't find any boats that are just resting along the side like a fisherman uses every once in a while.
Yeah, no rivets. Like there was a boat pulled up and then
Right.
Hmm.
So like 5 to 10 minutes later, Bird comes back and you get basically it says that it didn't notice anything, no drag marks on the other side.
Well, I understand. There's not too far they can go, and then the map ends. So that is all the further they can go.
That's right. They can't go where the map doesn't exist.
Right.
There's nothing
Just
over
while
there.
they fall into a pit of nothingness.
Impossible.
And honestly, actually, this land over here is Chiliax.
Oh,
The Canarica River is the border between Chiliax and Isger.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there was the site of the attack that you just kind of glanced at, and then you followed the trail, and it led to the river.
Right. And that's pretty much where the trail goes cold, I
And that's
assume.
where it seems to go cold. Yeah.
Is there? Here's a weird question. Is there something that a priest of Asmodeus could summon? Some sort of a devil that has humanoid footprints like this? We've seen this sort of summon in action already. So I just want to exclude that as a possibility.
Devils that have humanoid footprints. So Agadazes, which are known as gambling devils, have humanoid feet. The Coarti, who are kind of like fallen angels, they've got kind of tattered white wings, kind of a red halo around their head, carry a sword. They're messenger devils. They have human feet, but they also fly. They don't usually walk around a whole lot. The Vordines do not. We covered those last time. They have hooves. Those are the ones that you know of that could.
Okay.
I guess we go back.
So you haven't really explored the scene itself. You just kind of looked for trails. You didn't actually look around there.
That's true.
Oh,
If you're
where the
interested, you
abduction happened?
Yeah, where the
Okay.
fight happened.
Right. So we can go back to
You
there.
could check that out, or you can go back.
No,
Let's check that out.
Check it out.
I thought we did, but maybe not really. Huh? Okay. Let's do
You
better.
could roll a survival or perception, but that was for picking up the trail. That was the question that was asked.
Gotcha. All right.
So actually, go ahead and I have in the chat log. There's a little perception check there. You can just go ahead and click on that and roll it.
This is for actually checking where the struggle
This is for
was.
actually looking over the scene.
Got it.
Okay. So that is good enough. Ugana, Cario, and Isolde all You find a stray arrow that's lost in some foliage. It is a black arrow.
Does that have significance somehow? Like, you guys know anything about the eagle people and their arrows, maybe? I don't know.
Eagle people.
Yeah,
You
let me
know,
ta-
the eagle people.
That's not. Well, first off, she wouldn't be using standard issue. She is 20 years demobilized. She'd be using her own gear. Let me actually, can I take a look at this and throw some like Chitterwood lore at this?
You absolutely could throw some Chitterwood lore at this.
Blind Republic.
Just do it public. It's fine.
All right.
How about warfare lore?
Warfare lore would also work.
Awesome.
What about mercenary lore?
That's a good one.
Not mercenary lore.
What
Damn
about
it.
napping lore?
So you know, Cario, that this kind of arrow is consistent with the black arrows favored by the goblinoids of the Chitterwood.
Yeah, we got goblins.
I know.
And the footprints, as you're looking over them, those are consistent with hobgoblin footprints.
Oh, big goblins.
Hobgoblins, they need boats.
It's true. Hobgoblins generally do need boats if they're going to be on water.
I mean, unless they're. Well, we got some questions for our pirate friend.
Yeah. Like, do they have hobgoblin problems around here, or is it very odd for there to be hobgoblins here? That's a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
How far north did they come since the war? I wanted to be wrong.
All right, we're gonna switch maps here real quick.
Great sign.
So you guys are roughly it's not really leaving a mark. So just south, you can probably see where my little cursor is.
Mhm.
Yep.
So you're like right there. The Chitterwood, where the goblins are, is all over here. So it's not terribly far away.
Yeah.
But Blackwood barony is in the way. Blackwood has more problems.
They also have bandits, remember, right?
Yep, we do. Because this here, this big hex right between the Chitterwood and the Canerica River to the south, that is Blightgate, where the problem that you're trying to solve ultimately is. So right now, no one holds Blightgate. It's a haven for bandits that can avoid the undead. And then there's also always hobgoblins and goblins. So it
Right.
looks like possibly your hunter, or probably your hunter, is dead and in the river somewhere.
Boo.
And there's hops.
Does the river flow north or south?
It flows south.
Would we want to like go down the shore of the river a ways just to see if we see
Sure.
anything washed up?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we're guessing, right? Killed her and dumped her in the river?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Give me another perception check here at the river edge.
All right.
All of us?
GM blind, please.
Whose die glows? Because that's cool.
I think it's fine.
That's Chris's die. Yeah.
Looks cool.
These are all actually really great rolls. Everyone rolled really well.
Good to know.
I'm trying.
So-
I'm just having trouble. Hold on.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep saying because like everyone has found it so far, even if you fail. No, you rolled really great too. You do see some spots on the shoreline where it looks like rocks have been taken out in the past couple weeks. Your guess is that maybe they took some rocks and tied it to the body and then sunk the body out in the river somewhere.
Yeah.
So it still should be there.
Probably, if you can figure out where it's at.
Cool. I'm
Really
jumping
good
in. I
vibe.
like swimming.
I was just gonna say, well, we got somebody who likes the water.
Quick, use your tarot cards.
Well, I could, but I'm not sure it would help you. I feel like the bear splashing in the water is a better plan.
Ah, okay. I'm not going in the water.
Yeah.
I'm a
sorry,
dwarf.
I'm
Not a
second
fan of
level
going in the
adventurer.
water.
I am not going near water.
What? Dwarves don't like water?
We're not the best swimmers, especially in armor. That's not.
They're better over short distances. They're great sprinters.
All right, Gar, you do not have a swim speed, so give me a athletics check to do some swimming.
Sure. I'm gonna. Yeah, it wouldn't take me too long to take off hide armor, so I'll just I'll strip down naked bear and yep, I'm going.
All right.
Cover your eyes.
He's usually mostly naked.
You could Winnie the Pooh it, just a shirt,
Shirt, no pants.
no pants.
That's how you should show up
That's
to the
awesome.
wine festival.
I got a shirt on. I don't know why.
That's how you should show up to the wine festival. Full Winnie the Pooh.
Okay, sorry, athletics.
Yes, athletics.
All right, there we go.
Very nice. All right. So Gar is swimming well. How long do you want to spend searching the river here?
I'll do like a half an hour of swimming. I will also, as long as I'm down there, try to get some fish.
Fish won't go near the dead body. Oh, yes, they will.
Yeah,
They
they'll eat
will.
it.
Well,
They
Yeah.
love it.
All right.
It'd be all
Give me a survival check for fishing while you're going.
All right, sure.
Yeah, so you managed to catch some fish while you're out there and looking around. About a half an hour or so of swimming around, you do find a couple of bodies down below.
More than one. Okay,
More than one.
Oh,
I'll
They've
drag
been-
them up.
so they've probably been here a little while then, like
Yep.
the hobgoblins.
Oh, geez, is this a Dexter situation? Is this like the Bay River Butcher? How many bodies am I gonna find?
So you find two two bodies wrapped in cloths, bound in ropes and stones. Not
I'm
terribly far out into the water.
I'll use
It's
my.
gonna be the Duke and his son.
I'll try to use I don't know, a claw or something.
Plot twist.
Cut the rope so that I don't have to drag up rocks because that's stupid, and just bring them up.
Like that everyone's just ignoring me. That's fine.
Sure.
You
Heard
bring
you.
them both up?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm not too worried about it. You can get the bodies up,
Okay.
get them loosen
So,
their bindings.
I need to.
Yeah, and I do over this time I've come up for air, a few times. So, and all the other times I've come up potentially with fish, and so I'm like, no, not yet. But I eat a fish, and then
All right.
the next time I come up, not yet, and I throw a fish to the eagle, and then come up again, eat another fish, and I come up with two bodies.
All right, and I think this is a good time to take our break. We'll come back and take a look at the bodies. I think we can go ahead and get started. Let's reveal spot W. That's where you found the submerged bodies. So Gar is able to pull two bodies to shore. There's pretty significant decomposition that's happened. A lot of the soft tissues are gone. There's a little bit left. There's some left. But you have two bodies. One appears to be human and one appears to be hobgoblin.
Ah, okay.
Hobgoblin. That's
Uh,
weird.
I guess we search her to see what she has on her.
Give me GM blind perception checks, please.
Okay.
All right, checking over the body. You don't find very much. It looks like she probably had a weapon with her. There's not a weapon She was out hunting. She probably had some sort of bow, you would imagine. She probably had at least a dagger or something at her side. None of that is there. So it looks like maybe whoever put her in the water looted her first. Or maybe the stuff is just buried in the silt or just flowed down the river. Difficult to say what happened to it, but you don't find any items of note.
Anything interesting about the hobgoblin?
No, not in particular. It looks very similar as you kind of search through the clothes that he's wearing. He's not wearing any. So it looks like they even stripped that off of him before they put him in the water. So there's no place for there to be any belongings or anything like that.
How did they die?
Someone can give me a medicine check to
Ooh,
examine.
Me, I want to do it.
I'll help.
Okay. Oh, well, please do, because
Oh, and everyone gets a hero point back after the break.
hero point.
I did
That is
not
fine.
help, probably.
I'm gonna roll an independent medicine check.
Yeah.
I think
that's
you
what
should.
I did. I did my own.
Okay.
The body's literally just missing its head. No idea what happened.
I was wondering if they died at the same time, if it looks like that.
Yeah, I'm guessing she killed one, and then they just this is how they got rid of both the bodies.
God, I actually have medicine. Okay.
That was my
let's see
thought.
how
Yeah.
roll that.
What is happening? Oh, you stepped in the
Uh,
water. Well done.
So you gotta. Oh, that's funny. So you're checking over the human's body. You take a look, and it looks like the damage that was done was from arrows. Kind of hit center mass. She took a couple arrows to the chest, and then like a third one kind of to the general throat area. So it looks like there was some kind of archery battle going on. The hobgoblin Cario, when you take a look at, it looks like he was killed pretty much instantly to a shot to the neck. That looks like maybe a crossbow bolt or something from the tissue that's left in the neck. It kind of nicked the spinal cord as it went by. It's probably instantly fatal. So probably from what you can piece together from the events, she caught sight of one of these hobgoblins moving. She stalked it for a while. She took a shot, took it down, and then she wasn't able to fight off the others that came for her.
All of its friends killed her.
Mm-hmm. Gar, even though you're not a pro at medicine, you kind of come to the same general idea
Okay.
on both of those. Yeah, the bodies smell terrible. There's a lot of decay happening. They've been submerged in water for the
Should
past week and
probably
a half.
bring her back for proper burial.
Yeah, there's a Temple of Pharasma here, right?
There is a Temple of Pharasma here.
All right.
Just realized I haven't been sharing my screen this whole time.
And she like knew people here too, right?
Yep.
Guy's confused. Why you bring body back? Why body dead?
It's
So
true.
that they can bury her in whatever religious ways they want to, and then also
Very.
they can say
Eat
goodbye.
later?
So there's
they
a
can say
there's a couple of different reasons why you do that.
No, ma'am.
And
No, ma'am.
I'm gonna lay them out for you, Gar. One,
Not to eat later.
and there's a third one.
Ew.
Two is one, so they don't get it. Two, because you should respect what folk want to happen to them after they die. And three, if there's an actual cleric handling it, they are way, way less likely to get up and become everyone's problem later. Like way less likely.
Oh yeah, the things that come back.
You don't
Yeah.
want that. Those are bad.
Yeah.
Those are bad.
Wait, we have like necklace if we come back, does she have come back?
Oh no.
Good question.
No, you don't find any evidence of it anyway.
Yeah.
She could have, but most of her skin is gone, so
It
But
also would
But
not
they come back
fit.
anyway. So,
it might be like one ring hanging out in the
Yeah.
riverbed for a
She
millennia or
did
two.
not strike me as a cash economy kind of person when I
No,
went over
yeah,
her camp.
that doesn't fit.
Yeah.
so you need the coins, otherwise
Yep.
you're dead.
But yeah.
But if you have
No, it's
lots of coins, then not dead.
that's pretty much how it works. Yeah.
Hmm.
Welcome to
understand
And then,
why
if you-
welcome to
people that we're
Galarian.
investigating are dead. Because they have lots of coins and they should not be dead, but yet they're dead. Doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
and if you don't have coins, you go straight to hell, Gar. Just so you know.
Oh no!
Just so
No,
you know.
that I heard about hell that bad. I don't like fire. You burn
Hell
all
is full of
in
a
hell.
bunch. Hell is full of a bunch of people who I don't like personally. That's a coincidence. That's just
You're
a
right. I
total.
was gonna say, yeah, that's
It's a
true for
coincidence
you.
that I don't like a lot of them. It's not. They're not in hell because I don't. Okay, wait. They're not in hell because I don't like them. They just happen to also be people I'm not fond of personally.
You know them?
No, not this one.
I think he's probably sent a few people there.
Yeah.
Okay. How about Hobgoblin?
Hobgoblins? Well, problem is we are dang near the northwest corner of the Chitterwood. And
People pay for body like when we bring all goblins back? Hmm?
Goblin Ways is different.
This one bigger should be worth more.
There is a bounty for hobgoblins.
There
too,
is
but they
actually a
do
good
ask
point there.
for mostly intact bodies to be worth anything.
Problem is, like, I can keep my mouth shut so that my tongue isn't flickering out, but do you want to travel with this stank all the way back to town?
By town,
I pick him up and chuck him back in the river.
Oh.
No.
Hey,
what-
I guess that conversation's over then.
What if we were there any marks on them that would, indicate who, like, what, maybe a tribe or
it probably is.
you know.
Most of those occur on soft tissue.
yeah, that's true. But maybe his clothes. I mean,
Yeah.
if he was buried in his clothes.
No, he was naked. I remember.
Wow.
He was naked. Yep, his
Okay.
clothes were missing. Whether they got washed away in the water in the course of being here a week and a half, or whether
Yeah.
And he's been decaying for a week and a half, so the entire idea of like tattoos or markings is completely
Not
nonsense
too
at this
much.
point.
That's true. No, there's not a lot of soft tissue left,
Yeah.
so you don't see anything that indicates tribe or affiliation.
Okay.
All right. Well, but we do have to drag her stinky body back, right? So,
If you want to
Yeah.
give it a proper burial, anyway.
Gar doesn't care, but apparently these people do. So,
He was a good soldier. He deserves better.
Yep.
Okay. Very well. So you bring the body back. Are you gonna take it to the Temple of Pharasma?
Well, I was thinking,
Yeah.
put up on a pole in the middle of the market. Everyone's gonna love us then.
Yeah, that'd go well.
In the middle of
Lots
tourist
of
season.
friends.
We could,
So
I could take it to my people.
Or we could bring it to the Temple of Pharasma.
Yeah, let's do that.
That is their job. I mean, that is literally what they're for.
Yep, let's do that.
Yeah, no, what's it, by the way, what's it gonna run to get her a proper burial?
I don't know. We'll
Maybe-
handle that in just a minute.
and say she knew people. They can pay for it, right?
I don't think she knew people anymore. Wasn't she like the weird crazy lady in town or something like that?
Yeah. And unfortunately, the people she knew are also dead.
Wait, who was the letter from that said you don't have
The
to
old
live up
Baron,
here?
the dead one.
Okay, like the one that just got blown up, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So he has a whole family of rich people.
True.
You don't think any one of them would spring for a burial?
Yeah, I think we should notify the
Yeah,
local authorities that we found her and that she's dead.
yeah.
Yep.
If you want to
So what are you doing
I'm not
first?
trying to be rude, but I don't have a lot of money.
I wasn't.
Fair.
No one was suggesting you pay for anything here. I was not suggesting you that anyone else here pitch it. I got this.
If someone wants to get a hold of the warden,
Yep.
we can bring the body over.
Well, we can do that on our way.
Yeah.
When we go back into town, right?
I think that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not gonna go kill the drakes first or anything.
Not first.
Okay.
Listen, they'll still be there later.
Probably. Yeah.
We can do that after our meeting, maybe, right?
Yeah, that's fine too. Okay, let's head back into town and report the dead person.
So you're gonna go to the jail first before you go to the temple?
I think we can probably split into different groups. Like one group bring her body to the temple, and one group.
Yeah, let's split up and cover more
I
ground.
hear
That's a
that
good
you
plan.
are splitting the party. Is that
Yes, that is
correct?
that's what's correct.
In the
Yeah.
middle of the day,
Take
in the
that
middle of a
whole-
Middle of day, middle of town. Hopefully we're okay here. You
It's
never
such
know.
a good plan.
Actually, if we really want to cover ground and make up some time, we should split into 3 groups. Then some of us can get the drake, and then some of us can, take care of the body, and then the other people.
Yeah,
can
we'll just send
dinner.
one of us to go
Well,
kill all the drakes.
yeah, I mean,
Option 2 or
You know
option
what? I'll
3.
take care of the drakes. I've got the hit points to,
I bet we could use the body as bait for the drakes and lure them into a trap. Just, it's an idea. Oh yes, yeah, maybe not this one.
Maybe not this one.
But there was a
Got the
hobgoblin.
hobgoblin,
There,
should get that.
yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, so who is going to tell the warden and who is taking the body to the temple?
I will tell the warden so I don't have to go to the temple.
I will go to the temple.
I'll go temple.
Devil.
Warden.
Warden?
All right, I need to find that. Okay, let's handle the trip to the jail first.
Sweet.
And who has the body? Temple group or jail group?
Temple.
Temple group.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought. I just wanted to make
Taking
sure.
the body to the temple requires the body.
We just messed that up. Oh, I'm sorry.
You find the warden.
So-
Look, here's the
I got
body.
confused.
And they go to the
Wait,
temple.
wait.
There's a dead lady.
They're like, what would you like us to do about it?
Put her in jail.
All right, so you guys go to the jail, and you find the warden is not there. There's another guard behind the desk.
Why are we going here?
So that they can let the warden know that she died and then they can bury her.
But isn't that what we were doing with the temple?
Well, the temple are the people that will literally bury, but somebody usually pays for that. It costs money.
Oh. Okay.
And they might want to make some sort of announcement. I don't know how they do that exactly, but so that if people want to pay their respects and say goodbye to her, they can do so at the funeral.
Also,
Okay.
it's just good order to tell the local authorities what we know.
Yeah.
Anyway, those of you at the jail,
Yep.
the guard looks up and says, "Oh, did you come to talk to your client again, Merle?
Not
No.
this
Not
time.
Merle, Revan?
No, we're just here to report we found a dead citizen, so
Other problem.
Oh, do you know the identity of the individual?
You think so? I like
Yeah.
the 100% identifier, right?
Yeah, we did. We 100%.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, we tell. I don't remember her name, like me
It's,
personally, but I'm sure my character does.
Margaret Mooney. was the-
Margaret Mooney, related to Mad Eye
Wow.
Mooney, I think. And But we found her. She had been killed by some hobgoblins. It seems.
Hobgoblin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
up to the northwest of here in the hills.
In the woods.
Yeah, we've also found a dead hobgoblin, but
Yeah. I threw it back in the river though.
That's concerning.
Yep.
That's why we're letting you know.
yeah.
Okay, we'll take a look at it. Where is the deceased in the hobgoblin?
The hobgoblin's in the river, but the deceased was being brought to the temple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for reporting it.
Yep.
How
You're
did you come across the scene of the crime?
We were tracking her. We wanted to ask her some questions about the happenings and whatnot with the carriage, and so unfortunately, we did not find her. Yeah,
Well,
alive, anyways. Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
She was a little bit of an odd one, but she had a rough life. Thanks for reporting it. We'll take a look at this hobgoblin issue. We haven't received any reports of hobgoblin raids or violence. Do
They are pretty sneaky.
you have any idea of how long the body was dead? Like, is this just happened?
About a week.
What was there, a couple of weeks or something like that? Or
A week and a half or something like that, I think.
A week and a half. It's really unusual that they would stay quiet that long. We haven't. We'll do some looking into it. The warden is out right now.
but you'll let them know?
We'll let him know when he gets back, and we'll do a little bit of checking in the meantime. He asked some questions about where you found the body exactly, and like where the ambush site was. All of those questions you answer.
Yep.
And then he lets you go.
Cool. We'll head over towards the temple, I guess, is where we'll head towards after.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So you head down to L. L is the Temple of Pharasma. It's there. It's a smaller temple on the far edge of town, next to the graveyard, and then there's kind of a large mausoleum behind the graveyard, which would be here at site M. So you guys walk into the temple. You don't see a bunch of clerics bustling about. You actually just see one fairly elderly gentleman who notices you come in and comes to greet you.
Ah! Oh, this dude's a vampire for sure.
Jeez.
I wouldn't tell him that. Those are fighting words.
Good news, Gar is not with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're walking down right now. We aren't there
Mhm.
yet.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
You walk in and there's a thin or a fairly gaunt, pale human who greets you.
The pause before human. He looks human, kind of.
Human, quote unquote.
Day.
How are you guys carrying the body? Do you have it on a blanket or are you carrying it in pieces?
Well, Gar was
how?
carrying it. I'm not sure who's carrying it now because it ain't me.
That's why I asked the questions. Who asked the body?
Yeah, probably gotta be like a blanket or
Yeah, and maybe carried kind of hammock
Makeshift
style.
stretcher. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot of soft tissue left, so
Yeah.
it's not super heavy, even though it's waterlogged. What is there?
Hey, Risk. Was there any sign of who she followed at her camp?
was she?
Follow
Was
deity?
there?
You didn't see a holy symbol or anything. No.
Nothing nothing in what I found.
And there was nothing in her journal either that you
No.
really referenced.
I will approach the very nice cleric, who is clearly a very nice cleric. He's the nicest cleric there is. I will explain the situation. We
He
were
looks at the corpse that you have, and then he turns his attention back to you.
I'll say
Good
we
morning.
were looking to speak with this woman, and we did some tracking.
He looks again at the body.
We did some tracking to try to find her, and we discovered that she had been attacked and unfortunately is now dead. And so we didn't want to leave her in the river, so we've brought her here for proper rites.
Do you know the identity of the body?
Yes, sir. This is retired Sergeant Margaret Mooney, 122nd Company, Golden Eagles, Army of Andron.
I see. Margaret Mooney. I do know of her. Tragic. My name is Gravekeeper Hollowmoor. I can take care of the body.
If you give me about, call it hour 20, I can be back with what you want to be buried in.
That would be great. That will give me some time to prepare the body.
We did send part of our group to notify law enforcement. So before you do any preparations, we might want to just wait and make sure that they don't want to examine the body before. I mean, I don't know that there's much evidence here. It was fairly clear to us what had happened, but just in case.
I perform all of the autopsies on bodies. I can give
right,
them
then.
the full report.
Okay.
As I do with every murder that happens in town.
How many murders have happened in town in the last year?
In the last year, murders, it is fairly rare occurrence. There's the recent business with the Baron and his son and the guard that died, but it's a rare occurrence. Usually no more than 8 a year.
Waiting for him to say 80. It's like, ah.
Yeah, no, this is actually Cabot Cove.
Every week there's a murder.
And nobody ever suspects that sweet old lady who solves all the murders.
Murder is a relatively rare event here. Deaths do happen, but most of the time it is either accidental or natural. But murder does happen, as it does anywhere.
You've been lost to bandits in the last year.
There have been a number of guards that have passed away. That is true. If you count bandit attacks, which would be murder, it's probably more. That would add an additional 20.
20.
Yes. Some of those guards, some of those wagon drivers for delivery shipments. Some of them were hirelings from another barony that came here for work. Some of them are local men and women. Anything else that I can help you with?
He's so creepy. I want to go away from him.
I was wondering if I could get were you the one that handled all of the healing after the attack, including
I did not. I handled the bodies
bodies? All right.
that came here. Yes, I was asked to do the autopsies, at least on the Baron and his son, immediately after the assassination attempt. I stayed up all night to do it.
My apologies. That's probably Banker Andius.
Banker Andy has handled most of the healing. Yes, I was able to offer some assistance with what he and his clerics did not had run out of healing to do, but for the most part, my concern is with the dead. As far as this body, do you know if she prefers a Asmodean funeral rites or
Not
other?
Asmodean.
Very well.
If you have a minute, Gravekeeper, can you giving a description of the bodies of the guards Vorden and Mala?
Certainly. What would you like to know? Cause of death?
Cause of death.
I judged that their cause of death was it was by a bladed weapon.
I'll leave you alone.
The burning was likely, I judge, alchemical in nature. Alchemist's fire would be my best guess with that, but they were killed by bladed weapons beforehand.
A bladed weapon. Do you know approximately what size? Was it a small piercing weapon?
I would say it was probably a longsword, based on size. That would be the cause of death. The fire, I judged that there seemed to be no indication that they were alive when the fire burned them. That was more, I guess, additional effect, or maybe an attempt at misdirection. Or someone was truly angry and wanted to desecrate corpses.
And a quick recollection, there's no indication that Revan was ever trained on the longsword or anything like that.
He was military.
He's military.
He served in the Isger military. He probably at least knows how to use one, even if he's more of a spellcaster than a
Who
warrior.
else have we seen that carries a longsword?
Like
Or does he
90% of the
carry
guards.
one? No, he doesn't carry one.
No, Revan doesn't, but he's been in jail the whole time. He wouldn't have
Yeah.
one.
But the like nobody else that we've encountered here has been carrying a longsword.
All of the guards, most of the guards carry
Okay.
one. It's a very common weapon. It's
Mhm.
kind of a standard sword.
Looking around this temple, does anything seem out of sorts? Anything seem out of place?
Give me a GM blind perception check.
Yeah. I might as well ask. I'd be wasting time if I didn't. Was there anything? What was the cause of death attributed for the Baron and his son? Was it Was it burning or was it something else?
He looks at you. I'm not entirely certain I can answer that question for you. That is private information to the family.
Then we'll actually wait until the others arrive. There are others coming. They'll indicate that we are performing a part of an investigation on behalf of the Baroness.
Very good. Well, yes. Once, do you have a writ of authority or anything like that that you were given?
Did we actually get a physical writ, or did we actually just get the
The
sword?
sword, yeah.
Bronton sword you have as the sign of your authority.
We effectively are in the King Arthur's School of Official Identification.
Sword.
Well, while we wait for your friends, would you mind helping me carry the body down to the preparation chamber?
This is not a trap, sure.
He leads you down into the cool basement, and there are
Oh my god, we're gonna die in the basement. Okay, go ahead.
There are a number of tables set up.
Okay, I
There
would
are
have
a
thought
number.
if anybody is comfortable in a church basement, it would be you.
Well, probably Susan, but not necessarily as old.
Is
There
there
are a
hot
number
dish down
of.
there?
What's that?
Is there hot dish down there?
There's not hot dish down there.
Oh, okay.
So down here, there are a number of stone-topped tables, and next to the tables is a tray that holds a variety of cutting and measurement instruments, and he directs you to put the body on one of the tables. Thank you. And about this time, the rest of the party will show up. This must be the rest of your group. I am Gravekeeper Hollowmoor. I was told that you have I was asked some questions about the murder of the Baron and his son, and I was told you have some sort of item to show me to prove that it's legitimate.
Hey, Ozzy.
Yep.
Show
Yeah,
the man.
I've got the sword right here. I take out the sword, assuming I still have it.
I hope you do.
Oh shit, you lost it. Dang
The
it.
drunken gamblers away last night. Probably the Cabernet.
Traded it for a rumor. Yeah.
Seemed like a good idea at the time. Okay.
Okay, he takes a look at the sword. That seems to be Bronton's blade. Very well. What was the question that you asked?
Specific cause of death for the Baron and Bronton.
Quite interesting, actually. The cause of death for both the Baron and Bronton was actually trauma caused by some sort of explosive force. The body was broken into multiple pieces. The fire did extensive damage and burned, I would say, unusually hot, but they were dead before that.
That's not fireball.
Mhm.
I did note that there was some mineral crystallization on the bone. Bones were somewhat fragile. I have tended and cleaned numerous bodies before and after the funeral pyres over the years, and even when exposed to wood-fueled fire with normal accelerants, the bones don't get this hot. They had a ceramic quality to them when they were done after the fire. At least those that were exposed to the heat. A significant, or some portions of the muscle was completely burned away, revealing the bone beneath. But, so the fire from a fireball is really hot. It is truly hot, but it lasts only a few moments. It normally burns the top few layers of skin and flesh, but mostly what's inside remains intact. This was exposure to an intense flame for a number of minutes. So the skin was very charred. It was dehydrated. But it had a waxy appearance and a yellowish discoloration. It also had a garlicky smell to it, which is odd. I also noted that while most of the damage was fire, there was also some acid damage in there as well to the tissues. That I don't know how to explain. I don't have a solution for that, short of some sort of magical admixture of fire and acid together. Certainly no kind of alchemist fire would do that. But yes, there was evidence of acid damage to the tissues as well. But definitely the waxy appearance of some of the damaged tissue and the yellowish discoloration, those were also odd, and the smell. It smelled like burnt flesh, don't get me wrong, but there was also a garlicky smell with it as well.
And you wouldn't happen to know what that would be?
It is nothing that I have ever encountered before. I have seen many deaths. I served here during the Goblin Blood Wars. I've seen my share of death and destruction. I've seen my fair share of murder weapons and weapons of war. This is something new. Be it spell or be it some kind of dark alchemy. It's not something that I have noted before.
You tell this to people, like the
I
fairness?
gave my report to the warden, yes.
Why'd they arrest whoever's near me? I kind of been over. What's his name?
Revan, right?
Revan. Yeah, why you
Yeah, that's it.
Revan, they blame say fireball. They say fireball.
That is what they blamed it on, as I understand it, yes.
But
He is the only person in town that has a combination of alchemy and magic background, but he's powerful enough to cast that, as I understand it. I'm
But
not
that
familiar
not-
with all of the details of the investigation.
but you just say that not would kill people.
That's No fireball that I know of. That doesn't mean that there's not some new version.
Or it could be a particularly noxious form of alchemy.
I absolutely could. That was my recommendation based on what was there. It seems that they have discarded that conclusion. It's probably the more disturbing piece was that someone stole the Baron's body. I worked on him all night. The Baroness said she was coming to pick him up at approximately 11 the next day to take him to get resurrected. My wife and I tried to get some sleep around 6 a.m. We got up around 10 to make sure that the bodies were all packed up and ready, and someone had broken into the temple and stolen the Baron's body. Left all of his possessions and goods here, but the body itself was missing.
What about the sons?
Still here. It was not disturbed in any way, apparently.
Was the body returned?
No, the body has never been returned or found.
Can we see what's left of the possessions that he had on him?
Those are in possession of the warden at the jail.
I see.
It was so there was a magical ring. There was his wedding ring, which had survived the fire. He did not have his weapon with him at the time. Those were the main personal effects.
Going back a little bit, did he say that was the reason they weren't bringing him back because they stole the body? That's what I thought he said. She can't. Did he say she came back to get the body for resurrection?
Yes, to pick up the bodies. She was going to take them to Logos for resurrection.
Okay. Then Gar would say, you still have son body, right?
No, I gave that to the Baroness. She took it
Why?
to Logos to be resurrected.
Did we find out why they're not resurrecting the son? I don't remember.
I don't know the details of that. I know she took them there.
No,
My guess would be that the body was too damaged for a standard resurrection to work. The body has to be mostly intact for a resurrection to work.
That's fair.
so get a non-standard.
Are you
But-
familiar with the various shrines around town?
Yes, I am. There aren't many.
Of course. Was the longsword always in the top of the shrine to Iomade?
Since it was constructed, yes.
Okay.
It was a construction project by Baron Timor. I believe it's a real longsword that has some sort of sentimental value to it. So I've heard.
I see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you find any evidence that the two guards were killed with their own longswords, or that they used their longswords to defend themselves?
It was a theory that the warden presented to me, asked if they had been overpowered and killed with their own weapons. However, you can check for yourselves in the evidence locker, but their weapons were devoid of any sign of blood. It was not their weapons that did it.
And the weapon marks looked like a battle, or like they were suddenly attacked and killed quite quickly?
The wounds were to the back. They were attacked from behind. They did not know that the attackers were there. They died before they were able to defend themselves.
Okay.
Is my interpretation.
Thank you.
But as far as, like I said, the only way I would know that fire and acid could be mixed together is some sort of admixture, which is entirely in the realm of magic. Everything else says alchemy, but the admixture of the two elements, that speaks magic to me. So I don't know.
And if there were two attackers, could they have just cast two different spells, or does this seem like it was all one spell?
It would be possible. The fire was the most extensive portion of the damage. The acid was significantly smaller. It could have been two different ranks of spells, I suppose. A powerful fire spell with a lower ranked acid spell of some sort. That could potentially do it. Except for the acid damage was very inconsistent. If I placed them together, the bodies of the deceased, I couldn't really map out like a great splash. Like clearly, it hit them all in the front. There was some acid damage in the back, some in the front, some on the sides. I honestly have no idea what spell was used. Or what combination of spells. I know a bit about magic, and like I said, I've seen a lot of death in my day. This was something new to me.
And if it was some sort of other acid, like a thrown device weapon thing, could it have been multiples thrown and then just come in all different directions?
Possibly. Again, the acid damage seemed to be very spotty on the body. If it was from a thrown weapon, I would expect a large, like, close to the source would be a big spot of acid, and then there'd be spottiness around. It was spotty altogether, almost as if the fire damage did acid splash damage.
Hmm.
It would almost be more how I would put it. But such a thing is impossible, as far as I know.
Any chance it wasn't that? I mean, was it they were identifiable as themselves, even with extensive burns?
There is always a chance that a body with that amount of damage could be something else. Someone would have had to take extraordinary precautions, being exacting in every detail, finding a body of the right size, right composition. The arm of the Baron, his left arm, was blown clear of the carriage. It did not suffer a lot of fire damage. There was where his wedding ring was. It was very clear that that indentation was there. It wasn't something that was just put on the hand right before. He'd been wearing it for a long time. Every indication is that this was the Baron and his son. I did not find any indication to suggest that they were duplicates or decoys of some sort. Nor am I aware of any motive for faking their own death.
Also, the Baron doesn't seem like the sort of person who would sacrifice somebody else.
Fair.
Indeed, none of the individuals that we think the bodies are, that they should be, have been seen again. Every
Right.
indication that it's them.
Unless it's some sort of complicated kidnapping or frame up of the guy. And I mean, I agree, it's unlikely, but I just wondered because you specifically dealt with the bodies, if you had any doubts at all. It sounds like you didn't.
I do not have any doubts that this was the body of the Baron and his son.
Also, not for now, but like, there's got to be a way, not Gar, that someone smart can like research to figure out what has, because this is a very distinctive and never seen before signature for an explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Smells like garlic, burns like crazy acid, and also fire.
Not never seen before. Later, we should talk later.
Oh,
Well, yeah, we're saying things now, even though it will be later, just because we don't get. We're not saying this stuff in front of the guy.
like, it's a very distinctive murder weapon, really.
Right.
Like, is this a conversation happening later and in private, right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So you guys are done with the
we're done with him, right?
Okay. So you guys head out and you're on your way back and you're discussing this.
It's we should find somewhere private to talk.
I mean, we're still south of the town. We can just stay south of the town.
Yep.
Fine.
We can all climb a tree and be in the tree.
It's never been seen before.
Oh.
Murder weapon?
Yeah.
Where's he?
during the war, the goblins called it, their words for it translate to mouth or orifice of dragon. Goblins don't have a lot of different words for different bodily holes. But we called it Dragon Maw. It was a particularly unpleasant explosive. It was made by one hob in particular. His right name was Glokrim. We always just called him Hellfire.
Do you think he's still alive?
And we did just run into hobgoblins.
Mhm.
That's
Right, I
why
mean-
I didn't want to go here while there was any, when it was less likely that. But once we found them hobs,
Became more likely.
it became more likely. He was a major leader on the goblin side during the war. Now, his movements after that were complicated, but he was at places during the war. He was at places like Wolf Point and Elm Hollow. Probably doesn't mean anything to anyone anymore.
No.
Well, you wouldn't have been using words yet.
No.
I mean, you were still doing the not talking business.
I might have not even been born.
Mhm.
I actually do not know a lot about the lifespan of bears.
Like 30 years.
Yeah, I'm 8.
Bear. And this is well before your time. Well
Okay.
before. At the end of the war, he had a unique genius for certain kinds of warfare. Certain kinds of warfare that alchemists do best.
I did send you a message, Elijah, too, as a side note. Keep going.
Yeah, I was just looking at something.
Did anyone
Scott,
figure
I
out?
also sent you a message.
By the way, he's saying this stuff, but he's not looking at any of you. Like, it's almost
Just
like he's
memory.
not really talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just very.
How
Oh, you said, yeah. He had a genius for it. That kind of alchemist style of warfare. It got ugly. It got real ugly. But when the war ended, the victorious powers decided that it was best not to waste a genius like that.
I see.
Now, his movements after are, I wouldn't swear to them, but I've seen no evidence that he gone neither.
Did anyone figure out how he made his stuff?
He knew that his creation was
Thanks,
Special.
Scott.
what was keeping him alive.
Nah.
His ability to create unique substances is the only reason nobody put an axe across his neck.
Right.
He wouldn't have shared.
But nobody else knew how to make that, just him.
To the best of my, I wouldn't swear to that absolutely, but to the best of my most recent knowledge.
Okay.
So who had custody of him after the war?
Scott is laughing. I don't like it when Scott laughs.
He kind of
Unsettling when Scott laughs.
like, as much as kobolds emote with the face, there is just this pained isn't the right word. Furious isn't quite the right word.
Livid?
Eagle Knights, huh?
There's a lot of different branches of the Eagle Knights. There's the Golden Knights, there's the Riders, there's the Twilight Talons. They do stuff that the other branches don't do.
So them?
There's reason to believe. There is reason to believe that he is no longer under anybody's control.
Because he's dead or because he escaped?
Because there have been actions, rogue actions, that have matched his profile.
Possibly including this one.
Including this one. I wasn't gonna jump to this conclusion until we saw them Hobbs and Sergeant Mooney
Right?
ran afoul of him during the war. She was at Wolf Point.
Well, and even if she hadn't, you know, for them to get rid of her because she would have known.
She would have known.
Yeah.
Like she would have seen
known.
that explosion and been like, "Oh, I've seen this before." Potentially.
Yeah.
Well, let's just go find them then.
Maybe that's why she was hunting
The thing is, what the else is his... Why pick off a random Baron?
A random Baron that maybe served in the Goblin Blood Wars?
Did he serve in the Goblin Blood Wars? Do we know, Scott?
You don't know anything about the Baron. He changed his name when he married the Baroness. He took her name, not his own. You don't know what his bachelor name was. You don't know where he came from. He married into the family and has been here ever since.
It'd be quite the coincidence if this wasn't also connected to the church.
But he knew Margaret.
He did know Margaret. Yep.
Yeah, if
that
he was
doesn't
one of
prove
the
nothing.
orphans
He knew
from the
Margaret,
church
he's
and
the
then married the
right
Baroness
age.
somehow.
He was also the right age.
He was. Yeah, he would have been of fighting age during the Goblin Blood Wars.
I guess we've got a lot to talk to the Baroness about today.
Would it be outside of this
party?
Would it be outside of this guy's profile to work with Cheliax or the Church of Asmodeus?
Glockream got no more love for Cheliax than he do for Andoran. Goblin Blood Wars was one of the few, possibly the only time we fought next to Hell Knights. It was Cheliax, it was Andoran, there were mercenaries, there were dwarf.
Well, and there's also the possibility that whoever has him or is controlling, I mean, he's at the end of a leash and he's being used as a weapon.
I was thinking too.
Everyone thought they controlled him.
Right, exactly. And I mean, that's the other side of it, though, is that maybe whoever had him lost control of him and somebody else got him on a leash, or he's made an ally somewhere, or he's off leash and settling old scores. I mean, there's about a dozen ways this could be playing out, but it all points to the fact that our kid that's in the jail probably didn't do this, although maybe he's in league with him. I mean,
but like the descriptions I had, no, Dragon Maw has a concussive blast. It has an acid component. It has a very, just doesn't get out of your nostrils. Just doesn't get out of your. It's got this smell. Do you smell that? You smell that?
I think we have.
He's kind of just.
Yeah. I'm gonna gently, not get too close to him, but I'm gonna gently do a thing where I walk near him and just quietly say in for 4, hold for 4, out. I'm gonna do the breathing thing where it like helps you get out of your, because he's having PTSD. That's what's happening. Well, one of the questions is, will he breathe with, like, when the cleric comes over and is like, Riz, breathe with me? Will he do that? Because it could help. It's just about, is he too worked up for it?
It's likely been done to him before.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this will not have been his first time hearing that.
Right. So if he does it, it should help.
It should, and he should be receptive.
Okay.
He should be receptive. I feel very strongly that, again, this is not the first time this had to happen.
Well, and he's got at least enough trust
in
this cleric that he'd be like, okay, I'm going to follow your instructions because you, and she's going to, it'll be an order, but a gentle order, so that it's like, hey, come with me, do this.
Are you kind of following those directions? Is Risk following those directions?
I feel like, yes, that this is something he's familiar with. This is.
Give me a GM private will save, please.
Yes, sir.
The words of the cleric do help. You kind of follow the instructions, and you do feel some of that wave of like panic and the crushing breath of the memory. That smell, you feel it recede a little bit, or at least become more manageable.
Hi.
One last thing.
After a number of seconds of, or after a few seconds of breathing.
One last detail to keep your eyes out for. It's white. It's a white flame. Bright white. This is, you're not going to mistake it for a fireball. This is the white flame.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go back to the cafe. If you always want to just do tea you guys go do tea.
I'm gonna go with you.
Was it white or was it white orange?
Mostly white. There was a little bit of orange to it, but
I mean,
it's mostly white.
There was a little of the touches, but it was mostly the white. Like those of us that lived through it, we call it the white flame when we're talking about it between ourselves.
Sorry, just confirming something. Captain Bren described it as a white-orange flame.
Could do.
Also, it could be that maybe the formulation has changed since you knew it. If there's
this could be a variation.
Work or perfection. Maybe it is a little bit more orangish than it was before. If the chemical formula has changed for it.
Actually, not back to the Kathleen. Gonna go grab Mooney's dress uniform from her encampment.
Okay. You do so.
I'm gonna go with him just because I think he's okay, but I'm just not gonna let him go off by himself right now.
Yeah, by the way, there's no role playing on the way to this because he has no conversation.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, this is just but like, I think he is gonna sit out tea though. He's had a day, and he's gonna put the pieces back together.
So that brings us to approximately 12:30 p.m. You have tea in about an hour and a half.
I guess we should have some lunch before tea, and then discuss these things in Bear's room or something, and then
we'll have some food set up.
So I'll go with Riss to get her dress uniform, and then we're gonna drop it off. And then where are we going from there? Are we going back to the Kathleen?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, I'm just grabbing my insignia back.
Okay.
Obviously, nobody's getting that note.
Right. Do you keep the patch that you took from her bag?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I do.
Very good. All right. So you guys grab lunch. I don't know if you want to do any more conversation or if you want to just say the conversation happens. You want to move forward to 2 o'clock, or if you have something else you want to do before you have tea with the Baroness, or if you want to skip tea with the Baroness.
Oh no. As a player, Jesse's saying, there's some goddamn questions need asking up there.
Yeah, yeah, legit.
Yeah.
So if Riz seems calmer and okay, I'll leave him at the Calfling.
Mhm.
What's the other word in the title of the Calfling?
Cozy.
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 Cozy Calfling.
Cozy Calfling. I could not think of it. I was like, what's the other word? If he's cool, I'll leave him there. If he's not, I'll stay with him. But otherwise,
I'm probably going to go out in the woods a bit, touch grass.
okay.
So I think probably it is 10:38 right now. I don't think we're probably going to get a lot of conversation done with the Baroness this week. So this might be a good breaking point for us, and then we can pick up with tea starting next session.
Sounds good.
That sounds good to everyone?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.